What's going on, guys? Sunday evening, first day of daylight savings. It's only 6 o'clock and as you can see it's completely dark outside. This is going to take a little while to get used to, but I just got the wood stove back in. I've been outside the last couple of days and had the stove going for well over 48 hours. It was just getting full of ash and I wanted to make a couple modifications, so I took it out and cleaned it out and did my little modifications to it. Hey Doc, come here buddy. He's back there hiding a treat, so he gets all excited when he does that. And just getting it back going again, so I thought I'd give y'all a little look and just saying hi to everybody. It's been a real relaxing weekend here. I've really done not much of anything. It's been real cold, so I've just sat around by the fire, feeding the fire and playing with the dog. Let's see what he's doing. What are you doing? You got your treat? Let me get that bone. Can I get that bone? Give me that. Give me that bone. What are you making all that noise for? So yeah, we haven't been doing much. Just piddling around the shop and, like I said, mainly just sitting by the fire. I did, I guess y'all saw as soon as the video started, last night, I wanted some new lighting in here. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. I still plan to add some recessed lighting under that cabinet, but I had some rope light. This is actually the rope light that I had in the bedroom that I just never use. And what I wanted to do, I mean, normally I would use these real bright lights here, and I got so tired of using them. They were too bright, and when they're on, it disrupts my view out of the window, and I wanted light, but I didn't want anything too bright. Well, that rope light, I think that was, I don't know, maybe a 15, 18 foot section, 16 foot I believe, worked perfect. Plug it in there, runs down the back side of my desk, which gives me perfect light on the surface, and then back up and above me. It's just very pleased with how that is. It's kind of up there. Not I didn't spend a lot of time with it, but it's good enough. And then from the outside, it gives a little lighting here too, which this window has not been tinted yet, so you won't see it as much once the window tint goes on. I still haven't heard from my tint guy, but I guess he'll get here when he has some time. Still need to do this window and the little window here, but no big rush. I thought that was kind of cool though. Got me some wood in for the evening. I've determined with this little stove, for the last 2 days I've been keeping some notes. And what I've gathered using somewhat seasoned oak firewood, you know, it's not, I'm not going to say it's been seasoned for a whole year. I don't really know, but I just cut it this summer, but it had been laying on the ground. Wasn't rotten by any means, but anyway, just an average size piece of oak, you know, about like what you see here. I'm using about 10 of those pieces per 24 hours. And that's loading the stove, let's see, putting between 2 and 3 pieces in it every 4 to 5 hours. So I'm not sure how the math on that works, but on average around 10 pieces per 24 hours. I also used a couple of those Liberty bricks, the compressed sawdust. Some of y'all may have seen those from last year. I've still got a whole lot of those. I want to just burn them up and get rid of them. They burn extremely hot though. I might even throw a couple of them in later tonight, and just trying to figure out what burns best and longest. That's my thing, is I'd like to find something that'll burn a little longer. My neighbor across the hill here, he has some hickory. I know most people use that for their smokers, but He's got a whole bunch of it and he's moving, so I might end up getting that from him. He said that stuff tends to burn a whole lot longer, but I don't know. I've actually got some little cedar pieces in there now, and that's putting off a pretty good smell, so I'm going to set some of that aside for down the road when I just want a good smelling fire. But I couldn't be happier with this little wood stove. Like I said, it's been extremely cold here in the last couple of days. 1st of November. Right now the temperature is dropping quick, but we're at 41.5 outside, 72 inside. Now that's, it's hard to get a good reading on this because here in just a minute, once the stove gets going, this thing will be reading 110 degrees in here. But I couldn't be happier. I've been cooking on it, been staying completely warm. I mean, short sleeves and shorts basically. Very comfortable. And not running any other heat. No electric heat, no propane. So this is definitely, it takes a little time and energy to split the wood, but my opinion, so worth it. I'm looking at the Facebook page this morning, and we had a lot of high wind here in the last couple of days. A lot of people were without power, and as cold as it's been, it's no fun. So even if we were to lose power, I've got the generator as a backup, but I wouldn't even worry about it. I can light a candle, sit here in the dark by the stove, as long as I'm warm and can cook and eat. I'm good to go. Well, there was really no point in this video. I just thought I'd grab the camera, and like I said, I was getting the fire going. Just wanted to say hello, see what was going on out there. But, alright, well, y'all have a good evening. Can't believe it's only 6:15. This is crazy. I'm gonna try to get a plan together for the week. I had a motorhome get dropped off here yesterday. Needs a little work. Gonna update the entertainment system and put a new TV in, and gotta check out their hot water heater. That seems to be working off and on. But and I've got another one that's supposed to come in, possibly coming in first of the week to get cleaned up, check out a few things. The guy's gonna sell it and get him a little smaller motorhome, so we'll see if that comes through. But weather's supposed to clear up or warm up quite a bit here this week, so I'm thinking tonight's probably going to be the last night for the stove for a while. But now that I've been using it the last couple of days, I've thought of a few other things I want to change. I did add me some heavy duty hooks here to the side of my cabinet, whatever you call it. And I've got some heavy duty leather gloves, a big cast iron griddle, which I might even cook some dinner on tonight. Then I've got my little utensils, the little fire poker and the little ash thing hanging there. I'm gonna make it to Lowe's here in the next couple of days. I want to get me a nice galvanized bucket with lid to where I can shovel out my ash. I normally just take the whole stove outside, and that's what I've been doing, but I removed the grate in here tonight. That was one thing I wanted to change on it, so it'll be a lot easier now. I can just take my little shovel and scoop the stuff right on out. But she is throwing some heat right now. Absolutely love this little stove. If you want one like this, check it out on eBay. Just search for camp stove. There are several different ones. It's not the best made, fairly cheap made, but it's good enough, heavy duty enough. You'll have to make some modifications to your door handle, and I took the feet off of mine. Of course, I didn't need it to stand up tall, and just built this little platform. But for the money, it's under $100. I want to say it's closer to $50 or $60. You'll be happy with it for a little cabin or camper or whatever. Just be really careful when you install it. But great little cook surface. Somebody asked what these tubes were here on the side. These handles fold up. Both of them go up. This is so you can carry it. But the tubes multiple reasons really. I mean, as you can see, I can kind of touch them. They definitely get hot, but not as hot as the actual stove surface. But you can wrap a baked potato in Reynolds wrap and stuff it in there. You can use them for cooking. You can lay your gloves over the side. There's a lot of little things you can do, and these things come off too. They literally just slide right on out. I'm not gonna. She's getting hot now. But great stove, it really is. Alright, I'm gonna cut this short. Somebody's calling. Y'all have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Bye.